Shit, boys. Got my phone in the other room. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, boys. Sorry about that. All right. Let me show you what I've been working on. You can probably barely see it. This is the back of it here. It's in its resting position. Obviously, I've got my stick down. Check this shit out. One-handed.
I'd just take it if nobody spoke for it by now.
Boom. Driving wheel. I have paddle shifters on it.
There's a JLTV just
All
south
right,
of
here we go.
airfield, in the field.
Жатва 01. Всем позывные. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Вермут. Конец связи.
Loading my supplies. All right, where are we going? Probably Floodgate. Maybe Charlie. All right, e-brake off. Engine on.
Всем позывные. Жатва 01. Враг захватил базу Вермут. Конец связи.
What rock was there? Jesus. Hold on, let me pull my chat up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Docs. Chat. Yo,
Всем
what's up?
позывные.
How's it
Жатва
going,
01.
Custom?
Враг захватил базу Штанга. Конец связи.
Glad you like it.
Hind incoming to Stonga.
I just got to get the pedals figured out now. I'm gonna probably make. All right, how can I show this? Like an L-shaped platform, kind of like my hand, where there'll be.
Yes.
Okay, there'll be driving pedals and there'll be flying pedals, and then there'll be a bracing bar that comes out like this. All of this will have little rubber supports to contact the ground, and then this guy will attach down here to the frame of the chair. So basically the whole thing will sit out in front of me, and I can either have my helicopter feet or then it'll pivot on that bolt, so then I can slide it a little bit and then have my driving pedals, and then I can slide the whole thing all the way this way so it kind of sits underneath this armrest and have nothing. So that's the next plan is to get the 3 of those going. Got a little bit more key binding stuff to work out. But yeah, I think we're going pretty good for the most part.
Oh, wait a damn minute. I am so sorry.
I just can't figure out how to do.
Yeah,
It's gonna have rubber feet on the bottom.
I thought you meant like
So,
a different fucking
I mean, I could
helicopter, not a
always just
literal
like
Huey.
slide it by like forcibly sliding it, but then obviously the rubber feet are gonna be scuffing the floor all the time. Which isn't bad if you have like carpet, but like potentially wood floor might be an issue. So I was trying to think of like, okay, if with this hand had like an lazy boy style like pole to it, and have where, okay, fuck. I wish I had something to like show. Okay.
Does anybody
Here we
want this
go.
theory?
So if this here, these are all my little cable tie things. So this is where the pedals are, right? So here's the driving pedals, here's the flying pedals. And then this part would be the support that then gets anchored to my chair, so the whole thing kind of slides like this. So like helicopter pedals, and then slide it a little bit more, then have the driving pedals, or pull it all the way like this and have it tucked up underneath the chair. If this point here, where it pivots, is mounted on something that goes up and down, so basically it like pull with this hand to lift it up off the floor, and so the whole thing is then hovering maybe only like a half an inch off the floor, but just enough to clear the rubber feet, and then I can take this foot and kick it into position, so like guide it into position with this foot while holding up my little deal, or maybe even make it like a stomp pedal. I'm not sure. I need to figure out how to make that pivot point go up and down, because then it'll be like prime. Because then I can like one hand do this while switching the pedals with the other hand, and like, oof, I think that'll be pretty legit. You thought about using toe brakes for gas and throttle? What are toe brakes? How's your chair coming along? Oh, you meant brake? Gotcha.
Each side.
Жатва 01. Всем позывные. Американцы захватили базу. Факил. Конец связи.
Roger. Hey, guy, leave Western Farm, wait for me.
Gotta keep it rolling. There are extra axes some pedals have. They're meant to be used as brakes, although mine doesn't have it. Okay. My chair is still waiting to be made. I've got too many projects going on. That's me, and honestly, my wife's not very happy because all of my other projects took the back seat for my fucking helicopter
There's
chair.
a Huey at main base. One, if anybody
So I got
wants
like
it.
6 other projects going on that that all took backseat to the helicopter chair and the priority list.
Yes.
Looks like it's a supply.
Shit, I'll take it. If someone wants us to fly MI8, it's over here.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг
I'm standing
атакует
right next to it
базу
right now.
«Плазма». Конец связи.
Oh, right.
Copy, I see. I'm on my way, brother. Thank you.
Here we go. Going to the next. So I've been trying to think about like next projects for the chair. Obviously there's the foot thing, but that's about the last thing that I think that it like needs. And so the next part of it is going to be, all right, so all of this is built off of that one steel framed helicopter seat. And then I made the frame that it sits in to sit up off the ground. Does that make sense? Like the chair doesn't have legs on it. Well, I can slide my chair up and out of this frame. And so my idea was I'm gonna mount it to like a wall and then make it maybe put like a fake dresser or like a fake bookshelf or something like in front of it, so that it looks like it's like a hideaway bed, like a Murphy bed, but it'll be like the Murphy gaming chair. Supplies in the truck at the moment. Gotta keep it rolling. Have a hard time designing the door for your CNC project. Doors are pain in the butt. I'm not sure. It's like the Murphy beds are the ones where it's like the bed is down and then like you can fold the whole bed up into the wall, and then it looks like a dresser or a cupboard or something like that. So if you have like a guest room where you don't need the bed there all the time, you can like fold the bed up, and then when a guest comes you fold the bed down.
I already did. It's on the east side.
Basically the same idea but for the gaming chair. I'm gonna either have it mounted, so there's like a closet over here. I could mount it to like the back wall of the closet on some swing arms, so it like you open up the closet and then the chair like is mounted on the wall on some swing arms, and then it like comes down off the arms, so you're sitting out of the closet and in the room. Basically like the whole chair could hide away into the closet, is what I'm trying to get at.
Don't see anything right now. Nice and quiet. About that badly, the tank on air fuel. Just try me.
Yeah, I haven't decided whether I'm going to try and like, so basically the chair can lift up out of this frame. So I could always use this frame if I want to like put it into a different spot. But I could make a spot where basically the chair lifts out of this frame and goes into a different frame. And so I've been thinking of like, okay, do I want to mount something like in the closet that like comes in and out of the closet? Or do I want to mount something more like a Murphy bed? Like if I mounted it to this wall and then had like a fake wardrobe or bureau or something like in front of it, you know, just like three sides to a thing, a box without a back, and then I can like open that or slide that out of the way, and then the gaming chair like folds down into place. That's something I don't show much, but this whole chair is Charlie's getting attacked at the moment.
The Bradley still in Ledenick? Ledenick still have a Bradley there? Yeah.
Vai lá e mata o cara pra nós.
Всем на земле. Это жатва 01. Обстрелом на базе. Конец связи.
I'm almost back, he said.
We're losing Omega.
Oh fuck, this was a Russian. I thought this was an American.
Is Bradley marked accurate on map?
It's got 1,000 supplies in it. Yo, Russian just died with this supply truck in front of me. If I take the supply truck to a base, will I get points for it?
No. You have to be the one to physically load the supplies in the same life.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna honor his sacrifice either way. Go on these supplies.
Should be another truck over there too, with supplies.
On plasma, just be careful. Northwest tree line. I think I just took a rocket earlier.
Enemy helicopter going towards
Oof. Yowza. Alright, well now it's time for my heli. What's the wheel I got? So you guys are gonna laugh at this. This is all about the budget gaming chair. This is all about getting shit that I already have to work or something similar. So the wheel, if I could position it enough, it's my old PlayStation wheel. I used to play with this shit on Dirt 4 on PlayStation 4 in VR. Because you could be like in the car with the VR headset, the PS4 helmet, PSVR 1. So yeah, that's my old Thrustmaster wheel that I used to play on PlayStation 4 with. I figured out that I can hook it up and it works. There's no force feedback or anything, it's just like a spring in there, but this game isn't coded for wheels anyways, so there's no force feedback that would happen with it anyways, if that makes sense. So. Old G27 you might hook up. I think this one is, here, I can tell you exactly what this one is. It's Thrustmaster T80. So, older style, but It says PlayStation all over it, and which is funny that I think that you can get it to work on PC. Continue, main base. All right, we are set up for flight mode now. All right. Here we go. You got your HOTAS working finally by following your directions, and it actually working pretty good. Nice. I'm glad. So there's a couple things from my like most popular video, the HOTAS video, that are different now with 1.3. One of them being like this action, like if you're in a helicopter that has these little, this little dot sight, then if you press Shift Z is now to do this, to look between those two things, Shift and Z at the same time. And then what else is different? Normal Z is open and close the back door, or open and close whatever door you're using. It's not really that useful, but that is something that is different in 1.3.
Boy, do I love no beep stingers.
Enemies at Lakewood.
They are the best.
And then one thing that I've noticed, and I was probably going to do a video on or something, is, okay, so when you're in a helicopter with the rockets, so an Mi-8 with rockets, I used to have it bound to right trigger was my fire. And since doing the wheel, I've had to switch around the controls a little bit because right trigger is actually like the pedal for that. And so it was weird like finding that button to like what is an access type thing. And so, oh jeez. Looked at the map at the worst possible time. And let's respawn. Gonna have a cooldown, but nothing I can do. That was dumb of me. I was in this. I thought I was in this, along this tree line. I was like, where the fuck is Flipgate? But I wasn't north enough yet. So, anyways, distracted driving. Back to my story. Something I noticed, right trigger firing rockets versus left mouse button firing rockets. They still fire the rockets just the same, but it's a different fire rate. When you fire the rockets with the controller's right trigger, they shoot about half the speed as when you shoot them with the left mouse button. And so I'm going to try and figure out a way of getting both of those bound to different buttons on my stick so that I have slow fire rate and fast fire rate on the same thing. "86 seconds.
Smoke gas station on Bush.
Let's see, load out. What am I down to now? 33 seconds. Alright, and then... Alright. Trey did not crash in his dumb way this time.
I'm raping him on Echo if you guys want to try to push up on it.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Probably still floodgate.
You don't want more smoke and gas. What do you want, mortars?
Keep an eye out at floodgate next. They just seized Charlie from us. They're trying to back up a little bit.
We got 2 of us on the way to Charlie. Try to recap.
I'm gonna bring some supplies over to floodgate.
Yeah, I'm on my way back to get it resupplied. I'll take the next truckload to floodgate too.
Be aware, supply truck heading to Circuit. There is a vehicle that just killed us in a helicopter. It has sight over Circuit.
I think I should still be able to unload here. Missed the landing pad after that drawn out landing sequence. So I need support. Alright, hit Lieutenant. Which means they'll be in the air with guns
Let me know if you
next.
see anybody. I'll try to gun him down for you, brother.
Copy. Yeah, that should buy the tents.
I'm a little low on ammo, so I'm just gonna try to conserve. But if you see him,
I got 2 guys already.
We got an armed little bird shooting shit at Charlie. Oh, that's friendly, I think. Yes, friendly, sorry.
Some of them were coming from the north, by the way, Vermont.
good shit. Thank you.
Supplies to the airport.
Heavy vehicle depot.
Is this anybody's MIA?
Hey, Little Bird at Charlie, there's
His brother, he's down.
a transport truck over here at the supplies. Enemy transport truck right here, below my MIA. See if I can go steal some supplies.
There's Bradley leaving Bob Bastion.
Have I found a way to switch pods without looking at it? No, not on vanilla. Just in, like, so I've mostly played this WCS. Vanilla is still fun though. I really like the bots. But no, in vanilla there's no way to switch it. But in WCS they use these modded choppers, which have been in for longer than the vanilla choppers with the rockets. And these ones, there is a way to switch. It is a button press, but it doesn't work on vanilla. You have to physically look at it. And the best, honestly, the best way is to have a co-pilot you trust, because the co-pilot can switch the buttons. They can like physically look up and switch it, and so you just like tell them what you want to do, like switch now. And then it's a little bit more of a team activity. Stolen supplies, stolen supplies. Oh, this tree line ends? I didn't know that. Yeah, dude, no problem. I'm glad you were able to get it up and running. I need to put out a video of the changes I've done of how to do like mode switching. Alright, customs. Very nice. Enemy truck. There's a Bradley on Floodgate. He's like right on the point itself. He can't aim worth a shit. I'm just in a supply chopper. I can't do anything about him.
Всем позывным. Жатва 01. Враг захватил базу. Москва. Конец связи.
Just go drop these here. Maybe switch bird types. Okay, it's not exactly how I planned it to go, but it... Glitch through it, good enough. Oh no, no, no. I lost my points.
Airfield?
Next I hit load.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yep. Pretty damn good.
Epic shot, epic shot.
What exactly was he trying to fucking do? He did a backflip shooting rockets, like...
It was trying to be cool.
Fucking put an RPG up his ass for the effort.
Bro got fucked up while being a... I don't know.
While attempting to show off.
Alright, back down to Sergeant. I fucked up and loaded before unloading those supplies.
Boys, I'm fucked up.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе «Плазма». Конец связи.
Oh, finally, he's full bop now. Yay. Transport it, man. Let's go.
It's been full ball for like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's nice.
Who's got eyes at power? Do you know where they're at? Going in for a run. Nothing like getting rammed. Nothing like NATO ramming your MI8 with a fucking little bird. Like, that's a fair trade.
Isn't that bannable?
It is,
Yep,
but how the fuck am I supposed to know who it was? You know what I mean?
Right.
Go out on chat and just try to bait him into, you know, admitting it was him.
Could do that, but it might be too much fucking work just for one guy.
Yeah, it almost always is. And then I have to like make a video and put that in Discord and like, no, it's cool. I'll just bitch about it in platoon and make you guys deal with it.
I'll just shut this shit off, dude. I ain't dealing with nothing.
Alright, 203 seconds on the cooldown. I mean, I kind of ran into him as much as he ran into me on that one, but I honestly kind of thought he was landing at first. It was like a weird optical illusion that he was like coming straight for me. And so until he started firing, I like honestly didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. And it was me staring down the barrels of his guns.
Now I have more supply rod.
Alright, 164 seconds, which is like 2 minutes.
Coming.
Alright. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast while I have this cooldown timer. I'll be right back, boys. I think I might leave you with... Hold on, how can I do this here?
I'm not seeing any enemies on Charlie from the air.
Scenes? No. Sources. Chair transformation. So this is the chair and how it like folds up. And you can see how it's like all on that frame that I built. So I could like take it off the frame and put it on a wall or that kind of thing. And then it has the new steering wheel, which is shown in this. But anyways, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes.
There's a NATO Vic heading west towards Floodgate and Lakewood right now.
Hot.
Cobra, I've been nasty cold.
I just left that, wasn't it?
There's a Cobra here now, straight in.
Terry, Mad Dog, what's going on?
Let's go.
Еще покажем зубы. Конец связи.
I think I just hit him.
Cobra down, Cobra.
Good shooting, good shooting.
Hey, MI8, is your tail rotor out?
Жатва 01. Всем позывные. Мы взяли базу.
I'm coming back, Charlie.
Конец связи.
Spot.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Can we get a little bit of pickup at Charlie?
Yeah, I only joined.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Because, I thought K50.
Where are you landing, south?
Same.
Yeah, I could do that.
Roger, moving to the field south. you're at Charlie, you want to pick up, go to the field south.
What's up, Fish? Haven't seen you since our bombing run.
Yeah.
How you been, bud?
Depressing.
I'm gonna put a bird down in front of you here.
Pilot snipe, bro.
I think it's just me, weirdly enough.
I'm here.
We built some
Oh.
I'm getting locked onto with.
Alright, I'm back.
He's fucking dead.
Yeah, there goes our pickup. Fish, where you headed? You headed to pick up?
No. I'm gonna kill pilots. I'm gonna go kill helicopters. Any helis up in the air? Tornado? Thanks. Thanks, Nomad.
Anybody have the remote idea of who builds the defenses at the airfield?
I'm about to crash out, bro. I just got GLTV.
152014.
I'm about to crash out, bro.
676 east over code 000. Over.
Roger that. Payload set.
Charlie, you have a little bird on the north side of the tree line. He is heading east.
Do the trucks overheat?
No.
Okay. Just look at the should've. It's like tagged in the red. It was
Yo,
like,
they got these new sound effects in your radio.
Нехарактерная вибрация в левом двигателе.
Oh god, it fucking blew up. Hit the ground a little bit too hard. I was trying to land it right in front of the supply depot there. Ugh. Alright, well, what the fuck's my cooldown gonna be like now? I just fucked that up horribly.
He's in the apartment building to the southwest, southeast, I mean.
$95 seconds. Not too bad, but that still sucks. Still shows how bad I suck. Alright, should I change it up here?
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе Омега. Конец связи.
Yeah, I might change it up. Okay. So I'm gonna switch back to my wheel. I'm gonna make a spot for us to go land.
Всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Плазма. Конец связи.
hey, Nar.
Yeah? Yeah? Heyo.
Can you pick up my medkit and fix my leg?
I don't see a med kit. It just
disappeared.
Oh fuck. Okay, where can I get one?
Just from the supplies, like where the clothing is.
The armory? Okay, I'll grab one.
Yeah.
What else you got? Is that it?
I'm good now, thank you.
Alright.
Fucking chopper hit me with a rocket, but I got him with a rocket.
Nice.
Всем позывным. Это жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе. Плазма. Конец связи.
Who's at main base here doing supply runs? Got a super secret mission. No one? Alright, here we go.
Do you want me to disable the other command truck?
I was actually just gonna go build like a forward base that we can land supplies and shit at. We can disable the other command truck if we want to, but I was gonna build this one basically just a little bit south of gas station. And then we could build like a light vehicle depot next to it, and so people can take vehicles from that spot.
Wild as fuck. Yeah, I might just bring some more supplies over to that command truck though. If you're not gonna put it up, just let me know whenever you do. So then that way, because
you could like you could straight convoy with me, because as soon as I get there, I can spawn. I was gonna put down a couple armories and then probably do like heli supply drops to them and build like a light vehicle depot and a heavy vehicle depot. So if
I'm gonna do I'm basically gonna do the same thing, like the little birds over to that command truck that's already placed, and then whenever you want that one, the one by gas turned on, you just go spawn at the command truck up by Fakir or Industrial, and then you know what I mean.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so whenever I'm gonna head to gas station now. Basically, if you look on the map, there's like all those trees that's like south of gas station. And then, like on the south side of that, there's like a big cutout behind those houses. That's where I'm gonna. That's where I'm gonna put this shit down. And so.
I'd mark that too. That you have one up there, so other people can turn it on.
Yeah, when I'm over there, I'll mark it just in case I die on the way there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Awesome.
All right, sweet.
We're currently trying to retake it right now.
Alright, I'll hold off.
Pretty sure that sniper on the roof is dead.
What the hell just happened? Oh, I have my e-brake on. That's what happened. Alright, truck in, boys. Stop by. Okay. Here we go. Gotta give a roll. Gotta keep it rolling. I gotta get some music that is like safe to play on stream. Because normally I like listen and like podcasts. I don't know if I'm allowed to listen to podcasts, but that's like 90% of what I do, especially while gaming. So I just listen to podcasts. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to play those to like you guys. You know what I mean? Like that's got to be copyrighted. But is that me like reacting to the podcast if we're sitting here and like talking about what's happening? Does that make it fair use? Because then we're like live reacting to the podcast while gaming. I don't know how any of this shit works. But if we had like BBC World News or I like one good foreign one. BBC is like the good lefty foreign news. I like one good like super left podcast, which typically like Pod Save America or they have a morning one. It's WAD or something like that. WAD Morning Show. Anyways, I don't remember their morning show on. Damn, pretty sure it's WAD. Anyways, then I like Daily Wired as a morning show. So it's like the left-wing morning news, the right-wing morning news, and then the foreign morning news. And I like listening to that because I feel like the truth is somewhere in between all of those. So you hear what like Republicans are saying, you hear what Democrats are saying, you hear what people who are not in the U.S. are saying. And like what is important to them on that day? What Republicans not even bring up because it's embarrassing? What Democrats not even bring up, or what is like the hot button issue for this group or that group? I kind of like that. Yeah, they might take down the VOD and stuff. Yeah. I don't know how that works, because like, you know, political streamers and stuff, like that's what they do, is they'll like listen to different podcasts or watch something and then like react to it. So how would that be like any different? You know what I mean? If we were just like, okay, here's your like morning cup of coffee and we figure out what everyone is complaining about today, type of thing. Because that's typically what I like to do. It's just like, you know, you listen to what all sides care about on that day, what people don't even like want to bring up, and I feel like there's definitely some lies of omission that happen. So it's interesting to hear about what people are interested in on any given day and what people aren't.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
But yeah, I don't know how that works as far as streaming. But copyright-free music would be good too, but I don't really know a whole lot of the copyright-free stuff. That's a GoPro or something.
Eccentric is a sniper on the side south.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I do believe I'm done with my wheel now, so let's do this. Feet over. Alright. So, done with that. Now I can go. Alright, and then go like this, so it's off. Alright. So now profiles are completely off. And now I start building. Hold on, folks, I'm getting a call. Bloodsuckers. Got a blood donation call that tries to call me. Bloodsuckers, they want my blood.
How's Shuka looking?
Still an enemy on the southwest side, guys, apartments. They also have a MCU coming in as well. I saw it, but I lost it. Found MCU and shot it, it's down. It's on fire, burning.
There's an enemy at the east end of airfield on one of the buildings to the right, sniping.
You know which building?
Yeah, Brad, you worth it.
What'd you say your mom?
Plasma. The guy, Bradley north of Plaza. John.
Why are you talking like that, bro? It's weird.
I think he's retarded.
It might just be how he talks. Bro, don't bully him. Holy shit.
Almighty, I'm sorry about that before. I thought you were trying to touch me inappropriately.
We only bully
Put a
NATO,
point on the map.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу «Плазма». Конец связи.
All right, we're gonna go with penetration fob. Always be advised, marked on the map, we have penetration fob. I'm going to start loading supplies over here now. There is a heavy vehicle depot and a light vehicle depot. Also the command truck that we could switch over to here if we want people to spawn, and then you could grab vehicles from here.
Where at?
Gonna try and not call it out on the radio. Just search around. There's an exclamation point on the map marked penetration fob.
Roger.
Alright, I'm gonna respawn now and go grab a chopper to come load up this thing with supplies. Alright, here we go.
Под обстрелом на базе. Плазма. Конец связи.
There's
Cobra coming in the west side of airfield, or north. Friendly, Jesus fucking Christ.
Friendly.
Holy fucking shit, this is not a Cobra.
Well, someone did say enemy chopper north of airfield.
I said enemy Cobra north, and I came in from the south, and I'm in a little bird. Completely different.
Charlie 0, requesting support on grid. 02947 north, 16258 east. Abort code. Sierra. How copy?
Roger that. Payload set.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Плазма. Конец связи.
Here we go.
Target for anti-air.
Watch the strike on Charlie.
Eccentric minds, get the fuck back on the cap. What are you doing?
Going after the fucking Bradley.
Losing the fucking point. The Bradley's not a problem.
It's going to be a problem soon.
How so?
He's gonna come over there.
And do what?
Kill you. Fuck you think?
You think it's gonna drive through all the trees and all the trenches and come over here and kill us?
Hey, how about you let me play the game, huh?
How about you come back and help the fucking team? Okay, you play the game, come help the team. It's not about you.
Yo, nice, Kilo. We tag team his ass.
That one guy fucking running.
By the way, I think I got those 3 guys
Yeah, I dropped about 3 or 4 myself as well.
When I flew past, I said eat shit. He said, no, I won't.
I dropped another one there, but I'm heading out now.
That's Abrams.
Where at?
To the right. You see in the middle of the field?
I think our gals can deal with it. If you shoot the engine for the Abrams, you can set it on fire
Yeah,
with the
but
gal.
I don't have gals.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. We need more rockets left. I mean,
Fuck,
I don't have a
me
GPS
right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you could try to get behind him, just sneak up, I'll try to. Wait,
Yeah, I think I've got him. Yeah, got it. He's on fire.
Yeah, yes. Oh, nice shit. Oh, so the gal can penetrate the Abrams. That's nice to know. Or you just went behind him and just shot his engine?
Anybody need him? Run some rubber transporter.
Hey, what the fuck happened to the kids?
ATC tower at airfield. ATC tower at airfield. Inside.
What happened to the safe kids? You talking about the main one or the one at the end of the airfield?
Bro, I crashed because my engine went out. Fuck.
I'm on the outside of it. Little bird pick up at MOB.
Жатва 01, всем позывных. Враг атакует базу. Плазма. Конец связи.
I saved to bring air supplies to airfield.
Jesus Christ. How much team could you have to do today?
Dude, he was lasering my whole front end. What do you expect me to do when he's just shooting my whole windshield?
Oh, never mind, I see it now.
Жатва 01.
Remember the delay? My bad.
Враг атакует базу. Нитка. Конец связи.
I mean, it is kind of his fault you were shooting your windshield, so. Never mind.
Жатва 01. Всем позывных. Жатва 01. Всем позывных. Это Жатва 01. Под обстрелом на базе. Плазма. Конец связи.
airfield, please get away from the ATC tower. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Negative, negative, negative.
Get the fuck out.
Всем позывным. Это же 201. Под обстрелом на базе. Инка. Конец связи.
Is that a friendly spraying over there at Lakewood?
Yep, that was me.
Roger, we had 2 igloos locked on to you, man.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm letting you know, the future the green traces are Russian and the red is NATO.
We've got a fucking Apache really high up in the sky, fish. It's above Charlie.
Roger,
really
I
fucking
see.
high.
Oh shit. I'm gonna try to get under him. Someone won't shoot my ass. He's diving, he's diving.
Diving, yeah. I'm diving as well.
He's shooting at me now.
Humvee incoming,
Try to lead him back towards me.
southwest side of airfield.
Американцы захватили базу. Плазма. Конец связи.
Yeah, fuck him up. Oh, he's fucked up. He put himself in a death fucking roll.
Oh, good shit, boys. That was my first winner of Apache.
Yeah, he put himself in a fucking death roll. He probably thought he was in a fucking Cobra or something.
Are you guys just talking about like dogfighting and helis and shit?
Yeah. Hey, Mighty.
Nice, bro, nice. We need that right
Yeah,
now.
that was my first time facing off a Apache. I thought it was a
Cobra,
Cobra, but no.
easy to take out.
Honestly, bro, like on like I swear to God, you guys are doing
you're
tough
dead.
work.
You're not dead? Oh my god.
Like I joined this game and I thought, oh man, we need CAS pilots to clog up the platoon channel to win this game. And fucking here we are.
Brassley South Airfield.
Damn, R.I.P. Kilo. You just got gunned down. Right. Rip in the chat.
Oh, fuck me.
Honestly, bro, we need more CAS pilots right now. Like,
What's a CAS?
close air support. We need more like helicopters.
Oh, I got you on that. I just ain't captain. I can't spawn out.
I'm about to...
My blade's flying out, but at least I could decommission it. You just get kicked? The fuck just happened? Replication system failure. All right. You guys, that command truck is out of supplies. I have another one on that penetration fob that's full of supplies, has plenty of light vehicle and heavy vehicle depots for us to start raining people out of there. We just need someone to shut off that other one and I'll turn it on. Copy. One more batch of supplies to it, and then grab a better chopper.
There's a enemy Bradley northeast of Lakewood somewhere.
Charlie maintenance, Charlie 0, requesting bombing run on grid 03569 north 15904 east abort code Sierra Sierra Sierra. How copy?
2201, всем позывным. Товарищи, мы только что потеряли базу Инка. Конец связи.
Results ready to contact.
You guys need air support anywhere?
Airfield heads up Bradley.
Do you have a location of Bradley?
Towards, there's a mark on the map, but it's more towards here.
It's north by the barracks building, next to the hangars with the bunker hill next to it too. It's in between the bunker hill and the barracks.
I've set a marker on the map. Is that correct? Or we just called it that?
You killed me.
No, it's on the other side of the hill.
Can I get a gun run? Anyone doing gun runs?
Check again, around there.
No, that's way too far. You're wanting to go to the left of where your previous marker was.
I'm guessing there.
It's also not a Bradley, it's a Typhoon.
Good, sounds good.
Drop to 50 west.
Cobra is on airfield, watch out.
Wait, Cobra?
Yep, on airfield.
Bet.
We took down the Typhoon.
Nice.
Enemy APC on Foxtrot. I did not see the Cobra at airfield. You know what direction you went?
He moved south of it. He moved a little south.
That's enemy Humvee. Not bad.
Northwest of airfield.
I'm scared now.
Armor.
There is now another vehicle. He is southeast of airfield, hiding in some bushes next. He's on the right of the guard tower that is east of airfield.
Yeah, I marked the map. It's moving. It's moving towards east now.
Oh, I see a lav.
Yep, that's
Where's
probably
the
it.
Lav's down.
Good kill, good kill.
Жатва 01, всем позывные. Враг атакует базу Омега. Конец связи.
Alright, I'm gonna go switch the supply trucks around.
Yeah, I killed the lav. It was a lav.
I'm sorry, whoever I just team killed at Lakewood. You didn't have a name tag. I apologize.
Alright, this is the riskiest business. So if I get followed or shot down from here. Alright, this is the friendly.
Всем позывные. Говорит Жатва 01. На зеленом парке. Техники на базе Сибири. Конец связи.
We gotta get the enemy back down northeast of Chupra. Anyone can get a heli on it and rocket that bitch.
Oh. Right. I didn't want to land at it because I had that bird behind me. Yo, how's it going, buddy?
Yo, Spicy. Yeah,
You think you could spawn me a supply MI8, please?
No supply alleys, bro. We don't need that shit right now, bro. We know what we need. Little bird transport. What the fuck?
I've been
Fuck is wrong
offering,
with
dude.
you?
I
I'm not
spent
sure if
a
you
lot
know
of
this,
time.
but there's no supplies at airfield.
Yeah, we just trying to
Get a helicopter transport from an FOB.
That would be me.
I'm headed to airfield right now with supplies. Copy.
Just take mine.
Yeah, just don't spawn MI8. Don't shoot shotgun.
Bring these supplies over there.
Alright, who wants to come with me, bro? Hey, Yo, somebody come with me to Bob Echo.
Rocket launchers, boys.
Somebody come with me to Bob Echo. Let's go.
Just took out an enemy deck northeast on the hill. Shoot.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Омега. Конец связи.
Alright, we need to hit Omega hard. We can't have him push us back.
Oh, weird. Oh my god. Holy shit, boys, the screens on the Little Bird actually display shit now?
Yeah. Fan-fucking-tastic. Must not have been around for the update recent.
I just don't fly the Little Birds much, and when I do, I don't turn them on out of habit.
Oh, yeah. The screen on them is a little laggy, but not too bad.
Hey, I'm gonna be bringing Logi. I'm gonna be bringing Logi over to Lednick. If I get shot down, if somebody wants to just go through and drop the unload the supplies, so it's there, it'd be awesome. Just in case I get knocked out or some shit.
Just make sure it's unlocked. That's the only way for them to empty supplies.
Snap.
Alright boys, I'm turning on this command truck. There is a shit ton of supplies here, and a heavy vehicle depot and a light vehicle depot. Feel free to use these as you see fit to spawn vehicles.
Hey, firm, thank you, sir.
Bro, I'm so sick of this game. I go to fucking land and then my game freezes. It's just impossible to do anything.
Or are you on Xbox?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, that's probably why, bro, because this game wasn't made for Xbox. They just wanted your money.
Set the game to
Hold on fam, I
performance,
gotta
not
move the
not
command truck a
fidelity.
little bit closer.
What does fidelity and performance do? What's the difference?
So fidelity means that you get better resolution. Performance means it runs better for Xbox. You just need to put on performance.
Okay, yeah, my game also looks way better, thank you, brother. I thought that fidelity would be better, that way it's not, focusing so much on performance and it wouldn't freeze my game, but... FPS difference is, oh my god, it's so noticeable.
Alright, new command truck up and running. That means use supply runners. We could use more supplies over here. There's 2 arsenals, plenty of spots. You'll get a bunch of points for bringing them this deep.
Bradley taken out on the east side of airfield.
Alright boys, I have semi-plane at the wheel. Yeah, thanks man. It's silly. I like it. Yeah, the frames on the PIP are so fucking low, it's ridiculous. And then like the brightness seems to get all fucked up. Like if you look at it now, it seems to be like fucked. But now that we're down here, brightness is like much more acceptable.
We need troop transport, Little Bird at Maine.
Gotta be in the towers, right?
Секрет. Конец связи.
Enemies on the building's door.
Yeah, man, they're getting good.
Coming with the supplies.
All right, one more spawn here. See if I can.
Mobile command unit just went flying by me, heading towards airfield.
Even am I? Lakewood. Nope, not doing that. All right.
Supply heli.
Yo, you can arm where the command truck is, or you can supply where the command truck is, and it gives you points. A bunch of armories there you can land at.
Right on what?
Enemy Bradley on airfield. Northeast. He's in the bushes hiding. Yep.
Enemy JLTV traversing the south side of airfield. It's currently headed east to west.
Всем позывным. Это Жан-201. Под обстрелом на базе. Улан, конец связи.
I just want to say fuck Phil Mickelson. Fuck Phil Mickelson. Over.
Affirmative, Phil Mickelson.
Enemy JLTV 700 meters south of airfield. Good RPG, good RPG. Send another.
Oh. I know he didn't mean to do it, but damn if he didn't pull up right into me. I'm gonna have a cooldown after that one, I think. Just a reminder, you do get points for dropping off supplies at the arsenals built next to the command truck.
Thanks for the tip.
All right, 2 minutes. 2-minute cooldown. 152 seconds. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you boys with the full chair transformation video again. Be back in like 2 minutes. This is the chair minus the wheel. The wheel is the new addition, but this is the chair being folded up and unfolded. It has little wheels on the bottom, so you can like wheel it around, wheel it into a closet, that kind of thing. I got a couple more plans in the future for it, but obviously the wheel has been added, and got to do like a pedal transition thing next. But anyways, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Just decommission.
Yo, Rada, is that friendly or enemy? Is it empty?
What?
Can you blow down power lines?
No. I don't.
Or are you just delivering some?
Are you okay, truck? Sorry.
I was using the IEDs on the 75th Regiment server, and you could like take down a whole forest with one of those, and they don't take down a power line.
Oh shit, well that answers the question, thank you.
Power lines are like invincible basically. You're not gonna do shit to it.
Seems kind of dumb, but whatever.
Yeah, I've crashed into a T-14, or I've crashed into one of them with the T-14. The T-14 didn't take any damage, but I died.
Hell yeah. Also very dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must import the wood because it's stronger than the trees around here.
Yeah, that seems like an obvious thing to change.
The update notes they said that the power lines were destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I read this morning.
I think you're lying to me.
I just read it.
Turn on this.
Take your word for it.
It's on their page, Arma Reforger page. You'll see what all they did.
I looked at it, I didn't read that. I read the patch notes. It looked like bug fixes.
Was that new today?
Yeah, it's at 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, I was doing this last night.
For adding more bugs in.
radioactive explosives on me, so now I'm just trying to find a power line.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know.
You want to ride, Lemur?
Yeah, open your shit.
I did read that the floating relics.
A little bird going to
Where do you
help
wanna
a
go?
bullet troop.
The floating relics that.
The power outlets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Say again, Chad is going crazy.
Those should be gone now.
Hopefully make shit less
Not
fucking...
airfield, please.
Not airfield?
Make you drop
Alright, yeah, you see where the command truck is? I could bring you there. I was gonna drop some supplies, or I could drop you somewhere else. The command truck has a light vehicle depot at it, so you could make some shit, take off from there.
Yeah, let's try it.
I was just gonna drop a little bit of supplies at it and try and hunt birds in the area. But if you have somewhere else you'd rather go, I could take you there.
50 supplies. We're dead in the water if we get attacked.
I'm on the way off power station. And possibly it looks like somebody's running.
Alright, they're also taking Lakewood, which is gonna be below us.
I'm looking at a destroyed building with floating.
We have one friendly paid actor who we're gonna try to not hit with this. Emphasis on try.
Yeah, he's far south.
Yeah, well
We'll
the
see
problem
hopefully in the
is
trees.
it's all in the trees.
Oh, they didn't cut down the trees, did they? Oh, they cut down the trees. They're right there. Oh, my creatures.
Наши товарищи захватили передовую форт базы Полы. Конец связи.
Alright.
Queen, go off.
Motorcycles are hilarious.
Alright, let me check my map for a sec. Alright, we're right next to it. Is that a friendly helicopter?
I don't know, it's too far away.
Well, hopefully it is.
Enemies in the wood at Plasma, northeast woods, Plasma.
Yeah, it's an Apache.
Alright, I'm gonna unload these supplies here. I could take you somewhere else if you want to go as well.
One down at northeast.
There's a light
I'm
vehicle
probably
and
just gonna get
and a heavy vehicle depot here.
By the radio
I just finished a 4-hour shift, so I'm pretty tired.
You could always just be my front gunner if you want to not run around.
I'll be
Chopper
your
at
front
Alpha,
gunner.
are you just transporting supplies or troops?
Something's nailing the shit out of gas station. I don't know if that's just people around it or if a vehicle's hitting it. Sounds like explosions. See what we can see from the sky.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным.
This is
Наши
under
товарищи
attack.
сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Полы. Конец связи.
Can't tell where they're at though. Don't want to hit our friendlies. Let's go on a heli hunt mission, see what we can see.
What? I see it.
Oh.
Not the enemy. Are y'all good on power station?
Fucking ram. Kill you, man. Fuck you.
He's definitely trying to ram us. Yep, there he goes.
What the fuck was that?
Dude, that was the most blatant ramming I've ever seen.
Bob Alpha.
So I'm gonna go watch that shit.
What's north of Alpha?
Enemy infantry.
Всем позывным. Это жатва 01. Мы под обстрелом на базе. Плазма. Конец связи.
I did not mean to spawn here.
Like between Alpha and the airfield?
Yes, correct, between Alpha and airfield.
Meters north, 600 meters north of Alpha.
Power station, you got NATO south of the wall, south of the wall.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Щука. Конец связи.
Oh man, I grabbed the wrong heli after all that too. Oof.
Anybody need transport at MOV?
Alright, give me 1 second here.
Hey, what's going on at Plasma? I just spawned here.
I didn't see our bodies on the map, so.
Dude, that
no
was.
idea where we.
Oh,
Where we were.
I've got where we were.
Where were we? I don't see
We
our
were.
bodies.
So they're not there anymore. We were. Kind of between Power Station and Western Farm, like that general area. Maybe a little bit south of Western Farm. I don't know. I have it on recording, so I could always clip it.
Yeah, well, the GM here thinks it wasn't. He didn't see it, so. I'm gonna
Oh, really?
jack off and do
Yeah, because that was like. Yeah, that was like the most blatant shit ever. Do I have a passenger on the heli?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
You want to switch to a front gun?
Yeah, I was checking out these rear guns for a sec.
Oh yeah, that's cool too.
Same distance again.
You have somewhere you want to be.
Под обстрелом на базе. Щука. Конец связи.
You could roll with me while I'm doing shit.
Hell yeah.
Alright, looks like Floodgate right in front of us is getting hit, even though we've got a bunch of friendlies there, so I'm wondering if there isn't a vehicle.
And I
Transport at MOV.
Alright.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Thank you, Anders.
Gonna get some altitude. They're at the end of this like dark field in front of us, the very tip of it.
Friendly MIA just got me down as soon as I spawned in.
Got people dying like on the OBJ. Got one person on either side of it. Wondering if there isn't a vehicle here. I don't see one. Oh, I got one friendly. My bad at Floodgate, whoever I got. Just trying to get the enemies off the base. Well, they're not capping anymore, so... Ooh, that's an enemy, something shooting at us.
There's 2 on Lakewood.
Yeah, it looked like we were capping there, so hopefully they won't be able to spawn.
Another helo. There's a helo above us to our left, which looks like it's probably an enemy.
Okay, I went a little left.
Super high up.
Super high up?
It's super high up.
Is it still to the left? Do you have eyes on?
No vision. It's a Cobra.
Ah, fucking hell, we're getting shot at by, yeah, Bradley. Dumb to go up, I guess. God damn it. Accidentally spawned here. Got a decent amount of supplies here.
Private J, you see anything down there?
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы захватили передовой пост у базы Улан. Конец связи. Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Мы подавили силы противника на базе Нитка. Конец связи.
If you're at 5 Alpha and you're shooting at somebody, can you stop shooting at me, please?
I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's a lot of team killing on Fob Alpha.
I'm getting shot from the south wall of airfield.
There's enemy, bro.
Yeah, sorry about that, my game froze.
Yeah, there is enemy between us and the airfield.
I got him, I got him.
Your apartment looks so fucking weird without fucking buildings.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Наши товарищи захватили передовой пост у базы Маскат. Конец связи.
Yeah, that guy just died.
Is objective Nitka clear?
You say what?
I for real just enunciated the syllables. And you still gonna say that?
Жатва 01. Всем позывным.
I think you made it worse by Irish, man.
I mean, he said it with the hard cuh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Easy job. You almost got them friendlies there.
Anyone coming to Echo?
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе. Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01.
That was my contribution to this
Под обстрелом на
base.
базе. Нитка. Конец связи.
Is the draw distance medium or low? I haven't noticed things do not render on the ground. I think that there's like some settings that are like on the server's back end. So it's like depending on the server that you're on, there is like a maximum view distance, because then like the server has to render those things for you. So like the more people rendering things far away, the more the server lags, or at least that's the way it works in my brain. I don't know if that's how it really works or not, but basically as like the GM or something within Arma Reforger, you can set the maximum draw distance. And so you can crank up in your settings, there is something that is maximum draw distance, and it really doesn't matter what the other settings are. That's like, you know, if you have them on low settings, it's still going to be that tent rendering at that distance out, if that makes sense. Alright, let's get back in the air.
Retry.
Yo yo. You want to ride?
Yeah, I'll hop in.
There is a Bradley somewhere between Fob Alpha and
Alright, they are hitting the airfield. And it sounds like there's a Bradley in between A and B, so this might be a short-lived flight, depending on how spot on their gunners are.
It's northwest of. Sorry, southwest. Southwest of Fob.
Southwest of Fob Alpha, okay? So that's pretty much right in front of us. I see a circle on the map. We're gonna try and go over to that side a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, keep your eyes peeled for a tank or something on the ground. Oh, I see it. That's flaming. We got it.
Good hit on that,
Yeah, Bradley's down.
Whoever did that shit, fuck yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Bradley's kicking off.
That was badass in the MI-17 too.
MIA.
Yo, we got another one. We got another one. Taking shots.
It's on the other side of the lake.
He is east.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get away from him over here real fast because we're clearly within his view.
So he's like directly in between. He's like in the kind of the middle of the lake, in between the airfield and that lake.
Okay.
If you're looking on the map.
Yep. We're gonna try and do a hard pass at him. Try
He's
and
to our right a little bit.
Alright, shoot at him with your gun if you can see him. Oh, I see him. Oh, I'm on con. I died. I think we traded. How are the modded MI8s versus the stock MI8s? I love the modded versus the stock. Thanks, that was nice. What should I have for settings for a lag-free or stutter-free flying experience? In my experience, a lot of it can come down to the server itself. So you'll see up at the top, there's like the server FPS and then your FPS. So if your FPS is like higher than the server FPS, then it really doesn't matter too much because like the server is going to limit you, if that makes sense. Because there's only so much shit happening on the server. So basically, I would just like turn everything to low, and then slowly turn shit up to the point where your server and your FPS is about matching. Sometimes the server FPS goes up a little bit higher than my FPS. But yeah, I'm rocking like 36 to 40 most of the time. Something like that. And so yeah, it kind of just depends on what you do. I think most of mine are on medium. I honestly could play around with this a little bit more. I haven't done it too much. Could probably get it like a little bit better. But like I have object draw distance at ultra. That's like one of the only things that I have turned up like all the way. I mean, I have a decent amount of stuff turned up all the way. Shadows, grass quality, texture, filtering. So I've got a lot of stuff turned up.
Sicarius, pick me up from the roof.
I could definitely make it more efficient, but I want it to be pretty at the same time, you know what I mean? But the object draw distance at ultra probably helps. But I'm pretty stutter-free and lag-free, and I play this shit on a laptop. It is a pretty nice laptop, but play it on a laptop regardless. 55 seconds.
Roger. They didn't hit a single shot. They are bad.
Eh.
Is that armor still to the east of Alpha?
As far as I know, yes.
Illusion, Shuka.
Can we vote kick this guy? He's disassembling arsenals that have supplies in them next to the helipads at
I don't want to build a motor position for you, so you start to kick me.
No, it's because you're disassembling arsenals that have supplies at Alpha next to the helipads.
I'm also building stuff. I'm also reconfiguring position. I'm rebuilding the space. What's your...
Yeah, but you also have no idea what you're doing.
How's he going?
Because we did have 8,000 supplies at FOB Alpha, now we have 3,000.
Hey, clear comms. Clear fucking comms.
Don't get your shit. Get back to work.
Anyone on airfield know how hot airfield is, or no?
Под обстрелом на базе. Тулан, конец связи.
Tell me when a landing spot's clear.
Alright.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Дополнительные припасы доставлены на базу. Секрет, конец связи.
Do not go to airfield. There's enemies on our AAs at airfield.
Careful, boys. They're trying to back cap us. They just got floodgate.
They're capping Lakewood as well.
They just love sitting on our AA guns, man.
Okay, Alhesh. Why you shoot me in the leg?
I didn't. I was...
You did. I saw you did. I'm next to you. There's one dude.
If you're next to him, use local chat, because we don't all want to fucking hear this. Shut up.
I know, that's him, not me.
On trying to take out the enemy deck. Shooting at FOB Alpha.
fucking JLTV that's shooting towards Farm Alpha. It's on that red circle marked JLTV.
There's like 4 of them next to the road on Fox. I can respawn.
Can't fucking see his ass. I'm above him in a helicopter.
I can try to sneak it up on it with a rocket launcher. Let me see if I can do something with it.
I'm right at him. Give me a
Charlie made that is Charlie.
He's heading further back.
181641544 East North Code. Sierra, Sierra, Sierra. Over.
Commander in the road. Payload's on the way.
That was dumb.
Нехарактерная вибрация в правом двигателе.
Tried to turn too low. It's dragging me down with it.
Hey, we have an enemy vehicle west of Alpha.
I swear I didn't see a fucking vehicle anywhere over here.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Мы подавили силы противника на базе Бизон. Конец связи.
You want me to drop the other one, Julia?
Got NATO at airfield on foot, about 2 or 3.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу Тулан. Конец связи.
Right, they're no longer capping that, I believe.
Somebody drop off some friendlies at Shuka.
Oh man. Yeah, that tree's gonna reach out and fucking grab me, boys. I think all the invaders are dead over here. I do believe.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Тулан. Конец связи.
Yeah, that guy that was fucking us up with the typhoon thing that they have, I just
GG.
fucked him up.
Just fucking messed up.
He's down now?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my game just froze. Yeah, he's down.
Roger.
Fucking little bastard pissed me off.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Припасы сейчас
They
можно
just put a little bird down at Plasma. That was a little bird north of Plasma. Looks like a second one coming in right now too.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01.
I'm gonna try to get Shuko back.
Трансляционная башня на базе «Секрет». Конец связи.
There's nobody on it right now.
Yeah, they just like crashed a helo into Plasma.
Wow.
We need to get some infantry on Shuko.
Never mind, that second helo was us. I still think there's a little bird north of Plasma though.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Дополнительные припасы доставлены на базу «Секрет». Конец связи.
I mean, I got one, but they were capping when I was on it, so there's at least two.
Alright. Because I shot one and then he ran, but I'm not sure.
Gotcha. I killed one for sure, but yeah, they were capping when I was on the point itself. It still said enemies capping, so there has to be one more here.
Are you guys taking contact anywhere at airfield?
Every time I tried to sauna in there, I kept getting murdered. So.
Yeah.
Alright, respawning. I was considering next level racing flight seat, but that thing is expensive, and they say that the seat is trash. What's your opinion on a wide chair that is a flight chair? Alright, so I guess since I'm dead, I'll show you this. I would say build something, but that's just me. I've always been like a handy person. You could do something similar to what I've done out of wood, but here, let me move some shit and I can show you here. So this chair doesn't normally have armrests. Basically, all of these armrests are built off of the base of the frame. So you can see a little bit. Basically, all of this is like attached to like the chair. So the armrest is basically a thing that goes around the chair base, and then from there, there's some pieces that stick off the sides, and then from there they stick up into armrests, and from there they stick out into like the actual padded part and the part with these parts. So it's all mounted to like the seat. So basically you could build something that mounts to whatever seat, you just mount it to the same surface that you're sitting on, basically. So like these armrests are like coming up off the side. So in theory you could do this on like whatever seat you wanted to. I just happen to have this this shit that I found in government surplus, and then it all kind of spiraled from there of like, oh man, what if I make this a gaming chair? It's like, well, okay, it's armrests, so on and so forth. But you could like modify existing armrests, and you don't have to do it with metal. You could do it with wood, as long as you do like some decent joinery, not just like screw two pieces of wood together, because unless you have like a pretty beefy piece of wood or a lot of screws or a lot of glue, it's not going to hold together particularly well long term. But if you like do some nice like drill some holes and do like some like pipe style mortar
I'm gonna throw a marker down on where I'm gonna
mortises,
start putting
I don't know
mortars. If anybody can give me feedback,
What's up, bro?
how and where they're landing.
Yo, you wanna ride?
жратва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи
Yeah, we'll try the
сообщили о
gunner
вражеской
again.
активности на базе Полынь. Конец связи.
Alright, you want to go anywhere in particular?
No. No preference.
Okay.
Watch where this rocket lands, Trulio. This is where they're at.
You can clear out Foxtrot for the boys.
I think that sounds good. You don't do wood, it doesn't, doesn't weld well. I mean, making it out of metal is definitely a little bit more prime. But yeah, I would say find a seat that you like, something that's like cheap, but that you like, and then kind of go from there.
There is a helicopter in front of us that...
I think it's a friendly. Am I flying away from us?
Oh yeah, it's not coming up on my...
Oh, that's good.
For some reason.
Huh.
Oh, it's because I was in Arma vision.
You're hitting like right by the big building on that mortar mark on the map. But it's not hitting anyone or anything. It's just got hit the ground.
Oh, they're all dying on Foxtrot.
They're basically landing on the Bradley mark. They're not hitting anything. It's the dirt.
Okay, well that's where I wanted to hit. I wasn't sure. I mean, that's where a lot of people usually like to hide. So.
We need more guys.
There's an AA gun there now.
They're taking gas station.
Yeah, they're taking gas.
Alright, let's hit gas on our way over.
There is a friendly...
He's in the...
Enemy are still capping. Alright, and then floodgate,
If you
let's...
had 1 o'clock, there's that other base right here along the road. Oh, that's a... Here, point up a little, let me hit this chopper.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and turn on him. We're going a little bit too fast for that shenanigans. Where did he pulled off, where'd he go? Anyways, we can nuke the base. Alright, capping that now. Alright, we're capping that now. I don't know where that chopper went though. Oh, I think it's 12 o'clock high maybe? No, that's friendly.
Popped out, but there's enemy thing incoming.
Another one?
Hey, firm.
Heard that.
Got him marked.
Found the road supplies to Fob Alpha, and I'll try
Alright,
to...
let's try and hit that vehicle that they have marked that's east of Fob Alpha, because they're not going to be looking this way, they're going to be looking south.
Which one's Alpha? Why can't I see this shit? Omega, shoe...
Secret. The one right above our shit. So it's like we're coming up on it now, or they had it marked anyways.
I see. I didn't even think that was... Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, 12 o'clock.
Oh man, I lost all fucking control.
It was a pleasure.
Damn, son. Yeah, a garage. If you go to like a junkyard, that would be That would be ideal, honestly. Find like your really comfy seat. Yeah, I think that would probably be the cheapest, best way of going about it. Get like an old truck driving seat, because those things are built to be sit in for like a half an hour. Seconds. Get this up. Should I load up supplies? Probably. I think you can find something pretty good. Like seeing two things collide with each other right at a main base.
В левом двигателе.
Damn, son. I went down hard here. That's funny. I ended up next to paid actor again. It's up here somewhere now, I think. Maybe even up here. All right, I got one more life in me. It's gonna be a minute on cooldown though, so. Jeez, you asked the guy that owned that pro flight seat. See, that's the thing. Like, I looked into getting a flight seat, and it was like so fucking expensive. And so, yeah, I'm kind of glad with how this turned out. I do have a little cushion that I sit on because without it, if I play like really long time, then my butt hurts. But with it, it's no problem. So I do sit on a cushion because the comfort was definitely military grade with this, if you know what I mean. Alright, I have 153 second cooldown. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. And I'll be right back.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Товарищи, мы только что потеряли базу Улан. Конец связи. Жатва 01, всем позывным. Дополнительные припасы доставлены на базу Плазма. Конец связи. Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу Вермут. Конец связи.
Gonna get a heli transport from MOB to airport.
Are those good mortars on air?
I'm not far away of the Typhoon. Try to shoot.
Shoot where?
Between airfield Fable.
Are the... where are those mortars landing on airfield, Bog? Can you tell me? Have they mostly been like short, or do I need to adjust it all or not? A little long, honestly.
He's coming out, Rob. Oh, he's moving.
Okay, second round coming. Let me know where these ones. What, you said the mortars themselves were far, or I need to shoot further? Need to shoot less far.
Alright. Here we go. Yeah, the military great seats. Nope, not particularly. That's why, so that's what surprised me about this and why I bought it. So I go on that military surplus site a lot, and there was 3 things. There's 3 boxes, and it said seats. and you couldn't really see the seats in them because they were like in boxes. There was just like a picture of like the top down, but you could see what the government originally paid for them. And so it said seats, and it said that they were paid like $8,000 something a piece for these fucking seats. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, I need to see. I've lived a long life. I don't know if I've ever seen an $8,000 seat. So I need to see what these are. And so it was $5. It was like a minimum bid. No one had bid on them. So I bid $5. I was like, you know, if it's $5, I'll see what these fucking $8,000 seats are. Sure enough, I fucking won the seats. And so when I get them home and crack them open, they're these seats. They're 3 troop transport seats for a helicopter. And I imagine the reason why they cost so much is there's actually like a bar in the back here that like if this seat were suspended in a helicopter and it crashed, there's like a compression that happens with like a little steel bar on the back of either side, so it like smushes down. The seat has a crumple zone built into it, basically. And so, yeah, they're like, these seats are built for the back of helicopters, and they have like the seat belts and shit, and so they are like meant to save somebody's life. And so I was like, okay, I can see why these cost $8,000 with like the engineering and whatever that goes into the seats, blah blah blah. But then I was like, I have to do something with this fucking crazy helicopter chair. And so that's where I'm at now. Oh, fuck. There's so many anti-air rockets. Ah, son of a bitch. Hate to go out on that note. Where are we at? Yeah, I wouldn't say that they really made their money back out of that auction. And it was $5. It wasn't $5 a seat. It was $5 for 3 seats, and each one of them was $8,000.
On the main tent. Close to the helipad.
But they're probably like expired, or like the helicopter they were in actually crashed or something. So didn't want to trust the seats anymore.
Can't tell where they're at.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna shift them slightly to the east.
Were you just trying to spawn something in?
Yeah, but I'm on cooldown, so you're good.
If you can, let me know where these ones start landing.
What is this like?
Where are those ones landing?
Landing near the main tent.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting. Periscope. Wish you could extend it though. It would make it a lot more useful, I think. Take it out, customs. I think I'm gonna go soon as well. I want to do one more good heli run. 15 seconds. Take it easy. Alright, I think we're good.
Still accurate?
Yep, hit main tent.
Copy.
Woods north of gas
How far
station.
capped are they?
There's someone running towards the woods.
Charlie main, this is Charlie 0, requesting support on grid 04475 north, 03104 east of Wood Code, 000. How copy? Bill is on the way.
Fuck. That thing's too good, dude. Ugh. Alright, I'm outie. They were reloading. I came in too hot. What I need to do is like... How would you even do that? You need to like fly in from like this direction, and then do like a power slide stop, and then power slide to the side, kind of like that. All right, maybe we'll try this one
I got
time.
the other guy here.
Oops. Spawned a power station.
Just hit.
Okay, there goes that ATC.
Got it around the wrong way. Okay, well then maybe it was friendly.
Fuck man, if you can get a fucking 500 on the main, like, tent area.
Other gas station.
It's the Russian one that's a little bit skinnier right before the
You guys spawn something, I'm on cooldown.
I flew over airfield, I got shot down by someone being on RAA, so... Oh.
I'm capping.
Hey, where do I turn in the documents?
Does it mean you can't?
They're not enabled in the server.
Can you say again?
I don't think you can.
Documents aren't enabled on the server.
Thank you.
You can
None
just
of the WCS servers have it.
you can just flex on the person because it shows their in-game name, so you can flex on them saying I killed you.
Last guy I
unlocked.
They're unlocked, you just can't switch them in that.
I'd be able to grab the stick shift, do you think?
Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе. Москва, конец связи.
Did you get shot down?
It just fell out of the sky.
Wreaking havoc now.
This dude's starting a fucking war on this shit.
This Pinky's probably got a fucking six-pack, dude.
Dude, this Pinky could take me in this fucking fight.
This Pinky could support the economy, bro.
Oh, and my game crashed. I was doing too good, man. They had to shut me down. Not really. There's Arma be like that sometimes. Alright guys. I'm gonna have to hard get out of this. Alright. Well, that's it for me. You guys take it easy.